All right. So to start out, we're talking about balance and getting off the floor, but we're going to start with a quick joke, and it's kind of a joke, but kind of serious too. During Christmas break, my wife was very sick. She had to go to the hospital and had to get antibiotics and everything else too. And the doctor said, well, we can't figure out what it is, so can you cough for me during a video conference with the doctor, right? And she coughed, and you know how they figured out it was the bird flu? You know what she did? She went, caw-caw. Oh, no. You get it? What did you do? Caw-caw. So when she coughed, she went, caw-caw, like the bird flu. Ha! Ha! All my patients, they get that joke. That's their intro to my office.
You know why the cookie went to the hospital?
Why is that?
He felt crummy.
Oh, nice. See, we all have our great jokes that we laugh at out of corniness. Nothing wrong with that, right? All right, let's get to it. This is a serious topic here. Kinda. I'm a chiropractor locally. If you have not seen me before on my show, I'm infamously famous, I say. A lot of it is with my patients, I want them to understand how to stay healthy naturally. Hey, what's going on again? How are you guys? There's some seats over here if you want to sit over here. Just turned up a little bit more. There we go. With my patients that come in that have problems with balance and strength and where they may have fallen and not be able to get up. So I always backtrack and go with my patients, how strong is your lower body? It often takes upper body too to stay strong so you can get off the floor and get strong. So help them train with certain stretches, exercises, balance techniques too, so they get their brain to reset their balance point and relearn how to get their balance back. If you had either a hip injury, surgery, knee injury, surgery for one too, thank you. At that point, when you've had surgery, now your body's going to be thrown off, especially if it took a long time to have surgery, to get your body back to normal. So we want to make sure I talk to my patients about better biomechanics, better lower body strength. We're going to start with, first of all, it's called rolling your feet. It seems simple, but some people have forgotten how to do it properly. Who here was ever a dancer? Like professionally, or just like to dance? For fun, right? For fun, right? For fun. I don't dance because I might pull a hamstring, you know? I used to break dance, get the cardboard out and do that. But it's been years, many moons. So when we walk, I tell my patients, I don't want to hear you walk down the hallway. I want to make sure you're not stomping your feet or sliding your feet, okay? So I want to make sure, hello again. Hello. It's right there, perfect, front row. And part of it is too, I want to make sure, let me pull one more, here we go. I'll pull this table up too. Actually, we can put one here and one here if need be also. You can grab a seat next to me over here, in the front. Here. And there's one, we'll put one over there too. One right over here. Figure it'd be a packed house for this topic. Hello. Right here too, if you want to grab a seat, here's another one over here. We'll fill all the spots today. There's maximum 85, I think, for the room. Not a fire marshal, so don't quote me on that, okay? Just want to make sure. So we could probably put more seats over here if you want to. Can you grab 2 seats for over here? 2 seats? 2 more chairs? Thank you for your assistance. Appreciate it.
Oh, you want me to move them?
Yep. Yeah, just put 2 chairs over there, please. Figure you're the strong man of the group. Yes, I will. I'll put you over my back and carry you that way to the hospital. It's only down the street, I think. Pretty close. All right. And there's one seat over here, too. Yeah. Yeah, there's one right in there, over there. We'll start over in a second. Wow. We're going to maximum on this place, huh? Wow. This is the big topic, though. This is the one everyone comes for. Exactly. Good. So to start over a little bit for one, too. You. Where are you? You. You're good. You're good. So if we're going to work on balance and getting up off the floor properly, we want to start with strength exercise. Okay, but also before that, what I talked a second ago, we want to learn to make sure we're not walking where we're sliding our feet or stomping our feet. Okay, we want to have proper biomechanics. If not, what happens is now we can have problems where we adjust our walking ability, now throws off our balance. So starting fundamentally, how do we make sure that we're rolling your feet? So just sitting here doing this, well, I'll go around and do it too, is I always take my shoes off to demonstrate with my patients because this is where your feet are going to actually feel the ground. You know what? The shoes are good too over time, but by having your feet here, what I tell people to do is really simply is take your feet, go on one heel, one toe, on one toes, and slowly roll them back and forth, like pedals in a car, if you ever drove a manual car. It's hard to find now, manual cars. I had a patient that was telling me he found a Honda HR-V 2002, I think. It took him like 2 years to find it, whereas a manual, his car. All right, so here, real simple, go back and forth. Okay, the goal of this is to make sure you're slowly rolling your foot back and forth, not stomping down, okay, or sliding your feet too. So start seating for once you can focus on just your feet, going back and forth the whole time. And once you're comfortable, and then we're going to do, why is standing different, you think? Why would standing be different than sitting with your feet? Why is that different? You're going to balance your body and load too. Okay? We want load in the sense where we want our body to feel that pressure on our feet. So here, I'll go here and then I'll go over there in a second too. Here, what I want to do now, stand against the wall and slowly bring one heel up on one toes and slowly go back and forth. Just go back and forth. Okay? It allows you to start to walk by rolling your feet instead of stomping or sliding your feet. Yeah, see that face like you're learning something today. My avid walker. All right? Exactly. It'll be part of that touch sensation. By doing it here, one thing, start looking it down first. And once you're ready, then keep your head up. So you're looking up, not down at your feet the whole time. Why is that different? By looking away, looking up here, why is that going to cause a change?
It causes you to walk properly.
Yes. You learn to trust your feet, your legs, your body to handle where the load is versus your eyes every time down here. What will this do? Make you walk like this, and that's not good. You know, because on Euclid all the time, I come down Euclid for work, go home from work too. A lot of people are walking like this all the time. I go, perfect, my next patient at the chiropractic office. Fantastic. But can we train our body to stay up here and trust over time our mind to reset our balance point? What's up, Stephanie? Grab a seat somewhere, wherever you want to grab a seat, grab a chair, wherever. A lot of it is we want to train our brain to reset our body here so we trust where we're going to go. So rolling your feet this way just to start on the wall and seated throughout the day when you have a break with your shoes off at home allows you to really get your body to sense all the movement in your lower body. Okay? We need strength here to make these feet move properly. I have two patients right now, one actually that broke her ankle in a car accident. So she's going to have to relearn these steps over time to reset her walking ability. Okay. Anyone here do the LA Marathon last weekend? No hands? Saw it on TV, right? A lot of them I work with two patients that ran it this weekend. They did very well. But a lot of it is biomechanics. So we want to make sure we're walking beyond the note stuff too. We're walking this way, right? Rolling your feet. But also we're walking and we're rolling our feet not like this here, or like this, or like this. Keep your feet straight. Make sure we're walking, if we can, be aware of it. walking with our feet straight here, rolling our feet, not with one foot pointing outwards. If one foot is pointing outwards this way, instead of being here even, I'll turn this thing over. I think it's been rolled up too long. It won't hold it. And if I'm walking this way, here, and my foot, one foot's coming out, either my right foot or my left foot, when I'm walking, what's happening? Balance is off, more knee pain, arch pain too, even hip pain on that side. When you change your feet position, instead of being straight, one foot comes out, what happens is you drop the arch. Now everything drops this way to that hip. Now here, if I'm doing this over time, where I'm bringing my foot out and I drop my hip, what's happening? Now our body is going to shift this way, but our brain wants to stay level left and right, front and back. Wants to maintain balance. So I'm going to now shift my body back this way. Even what I'll do too over time is shift my hips so I feel I'm more even. I've done 1, 2, 3, 4 things to get my balance back. And over time, if I do this long enough, walk this way, I'm going to cause more back problems. Again, I don't mind because I'm a chiropractor, I'll see you. But can we correct it over time so our body stays straight by just focusing on our feet to start with? Any questions at all? So just check yourself. I have patients, but the problem is when someone has a foot coming out or both feet coming out long enough, what happens is that's their normal. And now their back has adjusted to it, their knees adjusted. So I want them to reset their body again against the wall, real simple, feet straight, hips against the wall, shoulders and head. So reset their balance point, then come off the wall, the weight on their heels, reset everything back here. That's the plan. And then from there, walking, rolling your feet back and forth here. So next step, first one is seated. Second one is on the wall, against the wall to help your balance, looking straight ahead. Just pick your foot up, come back and forth. Okay? Once that feels comfortable, then head straight again, off the wall, nothing supporting your back, then slowly roll your feet back and forth. Just takes time. It should feel uncomfortable. Should not be easy. Okay? If it is, then you're pretty cool. Just saying. But it takes time to get there and maintain it. All right? Any questions so far? Yes?
If you use a cane, what's the difference to make sure? I don't have
Okay.
it with me today, but
Good.
I do use it. How do you keep your...
Can I use you mind?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Great.
Perfect.
I didn't hear the question.
We want to make sure if someone's using a cane, how do they adjust their walking? Okay.
Before that, I have another question. And there's two, they only will have to use the cane only when the doctor say we need it?
Yes.
Okay.
So what I recommend, use it if you're having pain.
Yeah,
If
but
you're-
some people don't, only because they don't use the cane, they use it.
Yeah, everyone's different, but when you're in pain, it's if you want to use it because if you're in pain, you're gonna start walking different because to avoid the pain. But with a cane or a walk, which is phenomenal, great stick, at that point you want it in front of you. You want to be here with this stick because it keeps you up here, not next to you where you're gonna lean forward. You're gonna put weight on it. This is for balance, right? Okay, so retrain your balance by coming here in front, then walking with it this way. Not here. And make sure it's up to your hip too, not too low. If it's too low, what happens, this is perfect height, is then you start walking like this. You want to make sure, I always look at someone's cane, I go, hey, I'm a chiropractor, can I adjust your cane for you? And if they give me a weird look, I'm like, never mind. They look this, they look this, like, never mind. But if they're okay with it, I'm going to keep that stick in front and raise up so they're here. So when against the wall, I want to stand here and it feels comfortable. Well, I'm also pushing a little bit on the stick, but most of my weight's in my hips and my legs. Versus here where you start becoming dependent on it versus assisting yourself. All right, good question.
My son is now, because I have arthritis,
Yeah.
now you have to use a cane. No, I don't, you know, cane.
Tell her no.
My doctor haven't tell me to use.
Tell him to call me. I'll talk to him for you, okay? I'll put him straight. So the same thing. If I have, for example, a bad left hip, should my cane be in my right hand or my left hand? What do you think? The opposite. So I'm going to go here, I'm going to use this as just for balance and add some weight to my hand to bring that leg forward and then my right leg here. So, and again, if you're using a cane, take your time. No one's going to rush you with a cane. If you can, just take it like this and yell at them for it, okay? That's what I do. All right, good. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Great cane.
Yeah, it is. I like that. It's really light.
Do they put their weight on a cane? Why did they use it?
Because you're using the cane, when they bring that leg forward, you add the weight to it, and then bring that leg forward, because it's still sore. It's still healing. It's still sore healing. If they have a problem with their hip or their knee or their back on that leg. So you're adding that cane as your extra leg.
Extra side.
Yeah,
On the other
yeah.
side, because you're having a problem on that side. They have a-
Opposite side. Everyone's different, and that's usually what I recommend. There's plan A, B, and C. Yes?
What if they have a foot turned in?
What's that?
What if your foot?
So if you're turned in, you have to relearn to get that foot turned out. When if your foot's turned in, your mind is telling you your foot is straight. Okay? So you have to physically and psychologically, consciously start going to where when you roll your feet, you roll heel, outside foot, and big toe.
That's good exercise.
So here, you want your toes to go over your knee. When you're taking a step, you want to have, you can see over there too, heel, outside toe, and push off the big toe. That's how you're going to roll. So as you critique it, you want to make sure you're doing heel, outside toe, big toe, then coming forward off that knee. So I'm here, I'm walking like that. Okay? So here, taking a step back, heel, right foot, heel, outside toe, pinky toe, and then big toe coming forward so it's right in front of my knee. It should line up with the seam of your pants. But you're going to feel, if your foot's turned in, it's going to feel like it's straight to you. So you almost want to feel, in your mind, imagine your foot's coming out so you get it more straight. More straight is probably not proper English, sorry. You get it straight, or if your foot's out, that's your straight too, right? If your foot's out, that's your straight. So you want to feel like your toes coming in your head. So you want to feel like you're doing this, even though you're really just putting it straight. It's those small things we can do over time, especially if you're walking a lot, they can avoid having foot pain, knee pain, hip pain, even balance issues too, where it throws everything off in your body. Any questions yet? Yeah, that.
Well, what about pain in here?
Is it when you take a step or when you're not moving?
It's friends. All
Yeah.
the things have a problem here. I don't.
It's almost the stretching, even taking like a rolling pin or something like that, and you want to, if someone has pain in the lower leg, you want to stretch the calf muscle, obviously, but also you have muscle on the outside of your leg called the tibialis anterior. You want to stretch that out too. Here, with a rolling pin or something like that. Even you can also is take your ankle and then using balance or even a chair too, and then slowly roll on the outside of it to stretch out that outside muscle too. More stretching. More stretching. Even taking a tennis ball too and rolling your foot on tennis ball. Because realize your plantar fascia here on your bottom of your foot. Again, my sponsor, Izod. Just want to let you know. Okay. My sock sponsor. Okay. So here, your plantar fascia becomes a tendon over your heel, comes your Achilles tendon, then becomes your calf. That's all one tissue. So if anything's tight in that area, you have to stretch your plantar fascia and also your Achilles and also your calf. You want to do them all. It takes work, but that allows you to feel good tomorrow. That's the plan, right? I stretch today for tomorrow. That's the plan. Next one. Okay, standing steps. I did this one the other day with a patient because they had a hip injury. They're retraining their how to walk again. Standing steps is this. I kind of made up in my head. If I'm here, I'll use this first as balance. Let's go over here. For my right side, I want to do is stand up straight again, right? We want to look down, look straight. At that point, one step forward, hold for a second. What happens when I do this? What am I doing? I'm going on my right heel, raising my right leg, rolling on my right heel, rolling forward. When I do that, what happens to my left leg? My left heel comes off the ground. Okay? Holding the chair just for balance to start. I'm going to do now come back here. Now take a step outside here, head up the whole time. I'm working the muscle on the outside hip, inside hip on this side. A little more for us to hit the wall. I'm going to do now, once I step, so forward first, a couple times this way, just get that balance in there. I'm going to do now is come out to my side. My right leg comes out to my side, just where I feel balanced. Head up the whole time. Come back to the center. And now I'm going to come back behind me. And so when I come back behind, I'm going to start with on my toes on my right foot. Drop my right foot, so my left foot goes up on its heel. All right, any questions about that? So just to go one time, we're going to go here. Forward first, here. Flat foot on the right side, up my left toes. Back to center. Outside to my right. Check that balance, check the hip. Everything feels okay. Come back to center. Then come back on my right toes, drop my right foot. So my left foot comes up on my heel. All right? So doing the same thing on this side. Always check both sides with everybody for 1, 2. We all have a dominant side. So figure out what's your weaker side for 1, 2. Same thing this side. Left foot comes forward. Drop my left foot, a couple of my right on my right toes. Come back to center. Left leg comes out. Boom, head up forward. Wait a second. Hip feels good on that left hip. Come back to center. Then come back behind me. I have enough room, I think. Come back behind me. Drop my left foot up on my right heel.
You're kind of rocking.
A little bit, but you want to the slower you go, the more you're testing your balance. Slower will get your balance better fast because you're causing kind of a stress to it to make it want to reset itself. If you go too fast and just everything becomes more like a normal position thing, you don't feel that the smaller bones moving in your legs and in your foot. Go slow as possible. So take the chair away. Once you're comfortable, standing up straight, hands at your sides, looking straight ahead. You want to use your feet to feel this. I'll bring my right foot forward, drop my right foot up on my left toes, hold for a second, come back here to center, right foot comes out to the side, hold for a second, back to center, right foot comes back, drop my right foot up on my left toes.
3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 12 o'clock.
Boom, pick your clock. Same thing, you want to switch sides, left foot forward, hold for a second, come back, outside, hold, come back to center, left, drop your left foot up on your right toe, hold for a second. Get the muscles that are really working your legs. And then, again, chair first, and then without the chair. Give yourself time to really get your brain to reset everything. Looking forward, you're going to feel your feet move and muscles in your legs contract. So you get that walking position, walking forward or backwards to be easier for you. Any questions? You can do some dancing if you want.
I do have a question.
Yes.
And it's probably going to relate to everybody in the room, but sometimes when I'm walking, I'm just trying to get out for a walk. My hips hurt, sometimes my knees hurt, sometimes my low back hurts. Is that because I'm walking incorrectly or because I haven't been walking enough?
You haven't warmed up enough.
I haven't warmed up enough.
So if I'm walking, you're working within this is my common question for my patients too, when they walk, what's going on with their body. Your ligaments and muscles are naturally tight. Actually, for example, in the morning when we're sleeping, wake up in the morning, we're tight, we have rigor mortis in our body, right? All of us do. After 50, so that happens, okay? So what happens is, how do we stretch enough? Maybe doing, for example, for that situation, a common one, the complex stretch, is bringing your leg over here, ankle over your knee, and slowly bringing your knee toward your opposite shoulder. At that point, you stretch your knee, your ankle, pull your foot a little bit if you need to, and also your hip. Simple figure 4 stretch, 15, 20 seconds both sides, and then go for it. For me, before I go to the gym in the morning at 4:15, I stretch 15 minutes. Yeah, stretch out my quads, my hips, my calves, my back, everything, so I don't walk out and trip and hurt myself or embarrass myself more than anything else. That's the plan. Yes?
Would that be the same issue when I can walk uphill,
Hmm?
because everything's hilly around here.
Yes.
You walk uphill, but when I start walking back, I have a hard time maintaining my balance going down.
'Cause
And
you-
I'm in more pain for some reason, in the bottom of my feet and my calves.
Good.
hurt.
Again, a great question. If I'm walking down uphill, what happens is I lean back naturally. And my body can naturally sit back here using my legs more to push me up the hill. If I'm going downhill, what happens is we naturally want to lean forward, but we naturally lean forward. We want to keep our body more in balance here. So what's weak is your back. Get your back stronger so you can lean back when you're walking downhill versus here. That takes away the knee pain, the ankle pain, and the hip pain.
So that's because of my sprained lumbar?
Mhm.
Okay.
So getting the exercise for you would be this one, is going against the wall here. Again, this is all modifications. Against the wall, knees almost locked out, coming down, hold for a second, then come up. But when you come up, hands off your legs, hands here, and use your shoulders touch the wall first to come back to get the back stronger. I call it a hamstring stretch or modified deadlift. Again, one more time, because by doing this, your back supported on the wall, you can't hurt your back.
Okay.
But the muscles here, rectus spinae, can get stronger so you can stand up more in extension versus being stuck in flexion.
Okay.
Work. Yeah. I have answers for everything. Don't mess up plumbing, though. Plumbing, I don't know. Electrical, yes.
So another question.
Sure.
Why does our back hurt so bad, like after you've been sitting for like, say, an hour or half an hour when you stand up?
Mm-hmm.
You know, why does it take
Good.
so much time to straighten up?
Because, and everyone's different, if I'm sitting, computer, phone, watching my soap operas, I love soap operas. You never know what's going to happen. If I'm sitting and I do this, my back is extended, stretched out, and it's fatigued. If I'm here sitting more upright, the weight's on more of my legs, and my back muscles are relaxed. If I'm standing, and same thing, if I'm standing, leaning forward, my muscles are working too hard the whole time. They're under tension, they're being stretched, versus relaxed, where now the ligaments and muscles can actually recover and not have the load. When we go into flexion, our body naturally loads the spine and the muscles, versus extension allows that to maintain. So if you're sitting for a long time, you want to have your knees below your hips, your little small chair, and your back arched, so weight's on your hips, not here where it's on your tailbone and your back. So getting your body to, again, same thing, extension more allows your body to reset everything. So same thing here, if you see from the side view here, same thing. Knees below your hips, body up, back muscles relaxed. I say the first third of the chair, but whatever you want to sit on where you're comfortable. So your body's here instead of being here.
I wonder if you can't bring him under.
Yeah,
I sit on my sofa,
yeah,
there's
if you
no
can.
place I can bring him.
If you have a room underneath, go for it.
There's
Yeah.
not.
Then just, if anything, try to go a little bit wider, so your feet are going to be more here, but drop the legs.
Then you're twisting your leg.
A little bit. But you're not loading the knees though either. The load should be here on your hips, not on your knees. Because I'm sitting up, not leaning forward. And I tell people too, my patients, what's the purpose of the back of the chair? What's the purpose of it? What's that?
What's your back there?
No.
Give you a line?
No. Decoration.
Decoration.
Back of the chair is decoration. If I'm going to sit for a long time, I want to be in the front where I can hold my body up like I'm standing, not here. Or people get stools for their feet too. They're like this. I might as well just lie down at this point, take a nap. Might as well. That's what I do on my couch. My couch is for napping, not for sitting. All right? Good? Yes?
I have a drop foot. Can
Okay.
I fix that?
What's causing your drop foot? Drop foot's usually from neuropathy from your lower back.
What is a drop foot?
Drop foot is when the nerve in your lower back, your S1 nerve root, doesn't pick up your foot when you walk. So when I have a drop foot, I'm going to walk like this and almost drag my right foot. My right nerve is damaged per se.
I have a little bit more left.
Good.
But I don't have.
So make sure, consciously, you're going to have to pick up your foot more with your brain, anything else. Focus on making sure you roll your foot on that side. Make
So
sure
it's my back, really.
it's the nerve in your back. Your S1 nerve root is the most common cause. It shuts down, causing drop foot.
Can
So
that be corrected?
depends on how much damage that is in that disc area and the nerve damage. So I'd look, if it was me as a chiropractor, look at the MRI and see how much damage is on that nerve. Even a nerve conduction velocity test will test the nerve velocity to see how much it's firing. When someone has drop foot, it's almost that requires for me an MRI to make sure it can be healed. But for yours right now, focus on rolling your feet when you're walking to make the muscles stronger, especially your front tibialis anterior muscle, your shin muscle. Make that stronger so it can hold you and pull your foot up to come down.
Thank you.
You're welcome, of course. Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
So what about this?
That's my free exam card.
Okay.
So-
Is a special time, date?
Yep, you have to call the officer. So I'm only there Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's my routine. I had to hit my golf course and do my walking, exercising. I got to stay active myself, right? I got to stay active. Yeah, I have more cards over here. Yeah, I'll put them over here too. That's the thing. I like for me, and Stephanie knows too, I like to walk the walk. That's what I like to do, you know? I want to make sure I feel good, look good, and have a good mindset so I can help my patients do the same thing. All right? Next one, assisted lunge. Okay, this is going to help. I like this one. It'll help you get off the floor. Okay, that's the plan. Hey, everyone woke up for this one. Okay, good. Hey, whatever. So here, three ways to do this. So here, leg on the side, much as you can. I'm going to go even here. Leg next to you, next to the edge of the chair or underneath your body. Here, then slowly, with your other hand, opposite hand, push yourself up just a little bit and then come back down.
To strengthen the legs?
Strengthen the legs. You're going to use your hand to help your legs slowly get stronger. So here, I'll switch on sides for this side over here too. Right hand, so just so you can visualize it, right hand on the chair, left foot underneath my body next to me, right foot a little in front of me. I'm going to use my right hand only. If you need to, use your left hand on your left leg too, and slowly push yourself up just a little bit, 6 inches off the chair, then come back down. Okay, one more time for this side. Right hand, edge of the chair, just cup that edge or corner of the chair. Left hand, if need be, on your left knee. Left foot underneath your body in that alignment, right foot in front of you a little bit. Then push yourself off 6 inches, then come back down. So over here, this side too. So now opposite, let me figure this out for a second. Right foot underneath me, my body right here lined up with my body. Left foot in front of me. Left hand, cup the corner of the chair. Right hand right above my knee. Then slowly push up, come off 6 inches, then come back down.
And we do like this.
You can. You're good. I used your video last time with the wall squat thing, where you got up the wall, really low. Any questions about this? So first modification will be here, push up 6 seconds or 6 inches off the chair, then come back down. And you always, and one thing, you always want to pause at the top, hold yourself, then come down slowly. So you don't want to do this. That's just rocking. That's cheating. I'll give you a 0. Okay? Here, come up, hold for a second, then come back down. All right? Any questions? Yes. Yes, Stephanie.
Should you be doing this without shoes on?
Yes, no
Number
shoes.
two, sometimes I do that, I let the sole of my shoe get too run down. Should you watch that?
Yeah, you should. And the reason is, and get question, Stephanie, if your shoe, we talked about earlier, is worn down in the back of the shoe on the outside, is your foot coming in or out? What's the opposite of in? Out. If my foot's here and if your foot's going in, you're correct. In, I'm going to wear out the outside faster. If my foot's coming out, I'm going to wear out the inside faster because you're adding load on that heel on the inside when your foot's coming out. Adding load on the outside when your foot's coming down because you're rolling that foot, right? You're naturally going to bring that foot forward, even sliding, wear out the outside pointing in and the inside pointing out.
What about shoes?
Yes.
I wonder about that, 'cause some are stiff and these are curves that
Yes.
are made for exercising, but yours are wider on the bottom.
I like
It's
mine
different.
support in the middle. For me, if someone has especially foot issues, I want this area to be as strong as possible so it only bends at they call it metacarpals or metatarsals, here at your knuckles of your toes, bend just there, not the middle.
Not in the middle.
Not the middle. Because it helps it makes your arch stretch too much, causing plantar fasciitis, causing foot issues.
Here.
And what I also do too, to give me extra support, I add an insert in my shoe, arch support, and I have also here a second pad to level out my feet. Yeah, I'm a triple pad shield guy. You know what I do?
Could you get those at the shoe?
I get them online, Amazon, for like $10, $15.
Oh, it's not, okay.
No, because these.
You have to have the specialized.
No, I get them on Amazon. I'm an Amazon guy. I invest in their stock all the time. But that point, just the half arch fits on top of your other insole of your shoe already. Goes right on top of that.
Should we have an arch in our shoe? Because they make me feel very uncomfortable when I have an arch in my shoe.
Your feet are okay. But if you feel like your feet, when you just stand up, does your arches naturally flatten out? If they do, you need one of those.
If
'Cause-
you get flat ones,
Yeah, because then your foot will start doing this.
you need arch
Yeah.
support.
That's my recommendation. I'm a chiropractor. That's what I do for myself and my patients. If someone has, for example, same thing, an unlevel hip where it's always sore on one side, lower back or hip, I tell them take your old shoe insert and add it on top of your insert of your new shoe.
You have two.
So you have two. So it gives you like a 1/4 inch higher on that side. Mine is lower on my right. So I bring my right hip up by putting an extra one, this one, in my right shoe that I don't have in my other shoe. I just have the normal insole in this shoe, as everyone can see. Demonstration, yeah. Just for evidence, so you guys don't think I'm lying to you. Just checking.
Does it because this part of my foot will have a pain.
Yeah, so you want to make sure you need an arch support for yours. Anything, like I said before, anything from your toes across that same tendon, fascia, tendon, and muscles all connected. Anything's tight or sore or uncomfortable, it's going to affect everything. Again, my sponsor. Thank you, Izad. Appreciate it.
I have a total replacement right
Got it, okay. Okay.
What my question is that do I can wear this inside sole just one side in order to make that even my feet? That I have another problem, playing my feet in one side and normal the other.
Is it the same side where your foot's flat?
No, it's the opposite.
Okay. So my question is, when you had the hip surgery, hip replacement, now are your hips level? That'd be my question. If your doctor says your hips are level from the hip replacement, then don't worry about it. You're good.
It's a little bit.
1/4 inch on which one's higher, your left side or right side?
In the place that they did my surgery.
Good. So I would take your old insert of your old shoe, put it on your right shoe, inside your right shoe, to level everything out. That's all you would need. If it doesn't work, then someone else gave you the advice.
My feet is plain. I cannot wear those supports in my.
Yeah, so I would do one thing at a time and just do the inserts on the right foot. Do that maybe 3 or 4 weeks or so. That feels good, then maybe add something else. If it doesn't work, someone else gave advice, not me, okay? It wasn't me. It wasn't me. You've heard that before. Yes.
Your arthritis shoes that you get every year for
Yep.
arthritis, how do they compare to these shoes?
So arthritic shoes,
You know, my arthritis shoes I get for arthritis every year.
is it for feet arthritis? Is it for your feet for arthritis?
I'm diabetic.
Okay, so diabetic shoes. Got it. They're similar, but they should be more of a harder shoe, correct?
They are.
Good. But the problem with those shoes is that you got to be careful. you have to physically, because again, they're harder shoes, you have to physically roll your feet. So really focus on when you drop your heel and then get that foot to really flatten out, then push off your big toe. Because unlike those shoes where they're more like a looser shoe, flexible shoe, you're going to have a harder time doing that. It's going to be more work for you.
See, my problem is dizziness.
Yeah.
Very dizzy all the time.
Is it when you get up and down out of a chair?
Huh?
When you get in and out of a chair, you kind of get up or out of bed, you feel dizzy?
When I get up, I
Yeah.
have to stand for about
Positional. Yeah.
for a while so I can walk.
And that's different than balance issues too. It's almost like once you get there, pause, let your blood pressure get back to normal,
Yeah.
then boom, and then go for it.
Yeah.
Same thing I pay to tell them, hey, take a second, grab a seat. When you're ready, then get up. Versus balance is more when you take a step, then you feel like your body's not working properly.
If I get up too soon, I will fall.
Yeah, so don't get up too soon.
I know. I don't.
Yeah.
Wait 3 minutes.
And making sure too, especially when it warms up in the summer, you drink enough water.
I do.
Make sure in the winter you drink enough soup to make sure you can hydrate versus just water. And salt too. Soup. Yeah. When it's cold, do you want to drink water? Cold water?
Yeah,
Some people do, some people don't. But if you're not good with drinking cold water when it's cold, then drink soup instead. It's still a liquid. Hydrate your body. It's magic. Been around for hundreds of years. Think. And not to me. Yes.
Why could I have you walk a straight line?
What helps you?
Yeah.
I'm going to help you right now. I'm going to do the lunge stretch first.
Actually, I'm going to talk to you afterwards.
Okay.
because I got insurance to come and see you.
Okay. But I'll show you afterwards too, after the lunge stretch, how to do the actual walking to retrain your walking also.
Yeah.
That's my last one before you get up off the
I
floor.
got boots on right now.
That's okay. That's okay. Just don't kick me, okay?
They're better than tennis shoes.
Just don't kick me. I'm good.
They're better than tennis shoes.
Yeah, they are. They are actually. My stepson loves to wear his boots all the time. He doesn't have tennis shoes. He has golf shoes, but not tennis shoes. They give you more support.
Yeah.
They give you more. You could really lock your ankle down too, especially with being diabetic. Yeah. So next one too. If I'm here, right, the lunge. We just review here to here, up, right, 6 inches. Hold for a second. Come back down. Now you want to do is come off. Use the chair again for balance a little bit. Then slowly bring your left foot forward. We're going to work on the left hip area. So I'm bringing my left foot forward here. Take a second. Both feet are going to be flat this time. Not going to bring your right heel up. Both feet flat. I'm going to come straight down here. Hold for a second, then come back up. Okay? I want to make sure as I come down, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing it. People don't have a strong hip. By coming down here again, starting neutral, at that point, left foot forward, hold for a second, both feet flat, come down, straight down, boom, right heel will come up a little bit, then come straight up. If you need to, hold the chair, same thing, come down, hold, come straight up. That's comfortable. Then, a little bit easier sometimes for some people. Now left hip again, left foot behind you, let me get a little more forward here. Left foot behind you, both flat, come straight down, hold for a second, then come straight up.
How many times?
5 times each side. Hold, make sure we hold at the bottom and then come back up. Whatever foot's going to be behind you, the heel will come up just a little bit off the floor. But you want to make sure body weight is over the middle of your center, not going forward, not coming backwards, not going to the sides. Okay? Any questions? And both sides 5 times. And when I say 5 times, maybe start with 2 going forward, then 2 going backwards. Then switch legs. Always do both sides. So if I'm doing my right side, I want the chair on my left side over here, and slowly take a step forward, hold for a second, my body comes straight down, hold, come straight up. Once I'm done with that a couple times, go back to center, and then right foot comes back, drop both feet flat, come straight down, right heel comes up just a little bit, and come straight back up. Bless you. Any questions? This should be something we should train over time. Yes?
I have bad arthritis in both my knees.
Mhm.
Doing that really hurts.
So you only go down where you're comfortable.
Yeah.
Hold. Then come down. You can warm up your knees though too. Okay, this is my trick with patients. not even trick, just an exercise. Here, knee straight. Bring your right, work on the right knee first. Right knee straight up, point your toe, hold for a second, then come straight down.
That's for the knee?
For the knee. But the knee has your medialis, your magnus, your medialis, and your lateralis of the quad muscle itself. So I'm just working the middle part. I want to work all three. If I'm going straight up, just work the magnus in the middle, but I want to work the inside muscle of your knee. I'm going to turn my foot out. Now I'm going to work the inside by coming straight up again, toe pointed that way, hold for a second, then come straight down. You feel that difference? Same thing, work the outside muscle, turn your foot in, and now come straight up, toes pointing out, hold for a second, then come back down. That's your warm-up, maybe 5 on each side. So 1, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, which equals like 6 or something. I'm not sure. I'm not a good math person. What the math is. Yes?
Yesterday wasn't a good day, and my lower back just tightened up.
Okay.
Okay, or some people, they get it in the neck or the head. What would be the best thing to make your body relax, or what type of stretch or exercise can you do to relieve that tension?
Good. So a stretch and strength exercise, we talked about a second ago too, is when you're here on the wall, hips on the wall, slide down forward, hands on your legs, let it slide down as far as you're comfortable. And as you come down more, you'll feel in the hamstrings, you get far enough, you're going to feel that back stretch out too. These muscles back here, back your spine, to really lengthen those muscles as you come down. And as you come up, you can slowly come up, either hands on your legs or off their legs, and slowly come up using your back muscles to pull them up, to constrict them and contract them.
How many feet?
About 1.5 feet.
Foot and a half?
Where you're comfortable, away from the wall.
Your feet.
And maybe about 5 of these. Just to lengthen your back, stretch it out, hold for a few seconds, maybe 5-10 seconds or so where you're comfortable, then slowly use your back muscles to come up. That contracts, allows more blood flow, allows things to feel looser and stronger. Boom, Stephanie, I have answers for everything. That's what I do. All right. Any questions yet? Now, yes.
You're not using your shoes. Is it recommended to do it on your socks?
I like the socks because you're getting more sensation. Your skin has tactile sensation. Those nerves go to your brain. If I want to walk like this, I want as much sensation as possible. That point might assimilate in my brain to reset everything here, versus my shoes. Yes, outside do whatever you want to do. But with your shoes on, you lose some of that sensitivity. All right. But again, if you want sponsorship, iZod is offering sponsorships. Just checking, men and women.
And you
All
have
right.
to make sure, it's a carpet in there.
You want to make sure. There was someone who's running.
It's so slippery, you can feel.
Yeah, someone in the LA Marathon this weekend, people running barefoot for 26 miles. No, thank you. Not me. Now wall walking, okay? Now we start training our balance. Balance now, okay? So I'm going to go here. I'm going to ask for help in a second because I need someone to demonstrate with me. Put this over here. Sorry if it's in your way a little bit. Hopefully we'll get out of your way. Here, here, here. Boom. So now, I want to do is walk on a wall with my eyes just like this. But my hand will be on the wall just to start for balance. Here, we're going to walk. How are we going to slide our feet? No. We're going to stomp our feet? No. We're going to roll our feet. I'm going to go right. This is my dominant foot. Right foot first. Foot up. Stop for a second on my right heel. Left foot's flat. Now drop my right foot flat. Go up on my toes on my left foot. Okay. I'm going to start a couple with this just here, rocking back and forth like we did earlier. As I'm comfortable, now I'm going to go here. Now slowly drop my right foot. Left heel comes off the ground. Come forward, switch legs. Left foot goes flat, right heel comes up. And then same thing for about 3 to 4 steps.
You got a line too to walk on there.
Yep, I don't even see it because my head's up. You're testing me. Good job. You're testing me. Good work. Good work. Same thing over here. Head up the whole time. Right foot comes forward. Drop my right foot. Left heel comes up. Then slowly, as you're comfortable, switch feet. Pause in between. left foot flat, right heel up. Then same thing here. Right foot comes forward, drop your right foot flat, left heel comes up. All right. Who wants to demonstrate? Show me your skills. Anybody? Huh? Stephanie? Coming up. No, okay, not today? Okay. No worries. Anybody else? You guys are all here just to hang out and take notes? Yeah, of course. Come on up. Of course. Might as well. Good. Now you're walking okay. I'm okay with, but we got to get your body first. So this is, if you're my patient, okay, I'll give you my sense. Against the wall for me, watch any nails in the wall. With your heels, hips, shoulder and head. That's good posture. So practice at home. Then once you're ready for about 10 seconds or so, at home, 10 seconds, come off the wall, take one step forward. Now, using the wall, your hand against the wall here, put the weight on your heels. Lean back just a little bit more. There we go, right there. It's uncomfortable. Okay. It's okay, it's time. It takes time to get your brain to retrain everything. But by staying here, using the wall for balance, your back gets strong, you relearn this position versus being here. All right, just work. So where you are right now, watch me first. Bring your right foot forward on your heel. Then drop your right foot. Then bring your left heel up. What's your name?
Alice.
Alice, nice to meet you, Alice. Does that feel okay?
Yeah.
Then look straight ahead.
Okay, let me get off.
I'll hold you right there. That's okay, it's okay. We got it. We got to learn somewhere. We got to go somewhere, right? Use my hand if you need to. Not a big deal. Okay, Alice. Now bring your left foot forward. Drop your left foot. Hold for a second. Then bring your right foot up. Good. Now your right foot. Bring your right foot flat. Bring your left heel up. Pause for a second. And then we'll bring the left foot forward. Drop your left foot. Go up on your right heel. How does that feel? Perfect. Just work, Alice.
Okay.
Just work. You want to have one more thing?
Yeah.
So bring your hand on the wall again for me. Hand on my arm. Okay. Now we're going to do is we're going to walk backwards.
Okay.
To your eyes? To your eyes? So now what I'm going to have you do is, now just listen to my voice first. Bring your right foot back, go up on your right toe. Now drop your right foot back flat and let your left foot go up on its heel. Does that feel okay?
Yeah.
Good. Now we're going to bring your left foot back, go up on your left toes. Now drop your left foot flat and go up on your right heel. Does that feel okay?
Yeah.
Good. Now one more time, bring your right foot back on your right toes. Drop your right foot. Bring your left on your left heel. There you go.
Okay,
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
All right, Alice, any questions?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I feel like
But start with the wall first.
Excuse me, thank you.
Okay, bye, Maria. Have a good day. Here, and then slowly use the wall. Have your husband hold his arm like you're going up to get married again. All right? All right. Good job. Thank you, Alice. Appreciate it. Now, this is the fun one. Okay? Really work on balance. We're going to do it now with your eyes closed. Who wants to volunteer for this one? Nah, you're like, no way. Liability issue. Never mind, no liability issue. I don't want them to sue me again, okay, from last year. Can't happen again. So now what you're going to do is use that wall, close your eyes, okay, and just follow the instructions of right foot forward, right heel, drop your right foot, let your left foot come up on a toe, and slowly switch sides. Nice and simple all the way. All right. And when you're ready from that one, 4 or 5 steps, then what we're going to do now is go backwards, right heel, right foot, goes flat, up on your left heel, then slowly train your body to see with your eyes closed. A mom could do that because we're always in trouble, but if you want to do it yourself, that's up to you. Any questions about that? Just work. It's practice, Alice, practice, until your body learns that, you know? Because what happens, some of you step backwards, and it's uncomfortable, we're off the curb, and also we fall, and we break our ankle or hip. Yes, Stephanie?
Well, one of the things that I do, is you have to stay in concentration.
Mhm.
Because that's how sometimes you think you're doing the exercise or stretching, you're not doing it right. And all of a sudden I'm thinking, well, what do I do this afternoon? If I
Yeah.
concentrate, I'm really getting the benefits of that exercise or stretching.
You're getting the muscles to really work, and you're getting your brain to relearn where your body should go when you change your feet. And when your eyes are closed, you have to because you can't see anything.
You know, and then I was telling you about, I have a problem with balance and the curves. The curves
Yeah.
frighten me.
Perfect. Perfect.
But when I'm doing the curves, I'm holding on to something, or eventually I can't. But then when I go out, all of a sudden, I'm having trouble with that curve. And my counselor said that's because I have a fear that it's not in control, that I'm out in public, and I should be able to do the same thing, especially that I'm doing daily my curve.
And that's just,
Mind does play a lot of, and I just want to say to everyone that this, Dr. Tony, when I first met him last year, I was in a brace and a cane, I could barely walk. The doctors didn't know what to do with me, they sent me to a physical therapist, they sent me to a surgeon, and he was my last one. And here I am. So I want to say that.
you're welcome, Stephanie. I'll pay you later. Check's in the mail. Check's in the mail.
No, really, I'm not saying it, but.
But it took the time, the work, the confidence you can do it, and the green light. Try it. Let's try it. Let's try it. And all of a sudden, like I said, now you do about 15, 20 minutes of exercise every day. Just get your body strong. Keep it that way. Okay. Now, let's get off the floor properly. Okay. So when you're on the floor, this is like they're like ta-da. This is the finale. So I'm on the floor. When you're on the floor, do you go on your stomach or your back to get off the floor?
Your back.
Your back, right? You can't get off the floor on your stomach. Or you don't even worry about this if you have the life alert button. Who has the life alert button? Anybody?
Well, I have the watch.
You have the watch, right? But don't worry about that. Though you're good. You're double safe. So if I'm on my back, okay, I want to do is making sure one thing if I fall, does anything hurt? So don't panic. Don't try to get up right away. Someone falls, what happens? The person that sees you fall, they want to help you up right away. Tell them, hey, thank you, but I'm going to hold off for a second, make sure everything works. So check your ankles, check your knees, check your hips, check your back, check your wrists too. When you fall, if you can, don't do this. If you do this, called the phalanx fracture, your wrist, your elbow, and your shoulder. So try to avoid falling this way. Almost use your body to fall in the bigger bones, the bigger joints, the bigger areas of your body. That's to me the plan. Number one, okay, just to be safe. If I'm on my back now, and I'm here lying down, I go, okay, I've fallen, I can't get up. That's the one thing. Okay, but I can get up because I taught Dr. Doney's class. So I'm going to come up. I'm going to slowly, if I can, I'm going to go here. I'm going to go, let me put the chair out of the way first. I want to get on my side a little bit, and I want to use my hands to push myself up to more of a side position. Okay, if you have bad knees, it's going to be tough to do this a little bit. Okay, if possible, now all I want to do is get my bottom leg underneath me and my top leg in front of me. Okay, look, it'll look weird on the video a little bit. But I want to come here now is go on my hands and knees, if possible, just like this, and then put the chair, if you have something to hold on to, next to you. Let me turn around here. Hands and knees like this. Then slowly use that chair for balance or someone's arm. Don't let them pull you up, just let them here. And then on that same side of the chair, using your hand, all your weight in your right hand, now bring that foot over if you can. Then slowly put your hand here. So now all the weight's on your left leg. Then slowly here, actually put your hand down. Try to bring that right foot forward if you can, as much as you can, and then slowly use the weight of your body on your right leg and on the chair to put all that shifted over to come up as much as you can.
If you have a chair. Or
If you have a chair.
There, if you're alone,
Yeah, and then we're going to do that alone in a second.
that's the problem.
That's okay. It's still doable. All right? Any questions about that?
When you break your hip, it doesn't hurt
That's the thing.
until you have to.
Yeah. Use it. Yeah. Don't break the third hip, okay? Don't break the third hip. But that makes sense. If I'm here, I'm going to go, and you have to almost turn a little bit too. If I'm on my back, okay, again, just one more time. Here, on my back, I'm going to get on my side. Use my hands to push myself up, if you can, on that hip again. Then slowly work your way over to where you have support, to where then either someone helping with your arm or hand, and put your weight here, hand on that chair. Shift your weight over to your hand and arm. Leg comes forward if possible. Bring your knee as close as you can to that foot forward. Then slowly add your weight to your hands. Again, use your arms for upper body. Then push yourself up, either on the chair or all the way up.
Okay, so Dr. Tony,
Yes.
now I've fallen, but there's no chair around, you know why?
Right.
Because I fell outside walking, and now I'm right between the intersection.
Why did you do that
And
for?
nobody else is around walking at 8 o'clock with me. Why?
'Cause
So
you're
now I
walking
gotta
at-
help myself get up.
Well, you're walking at 2 in the morning. You shouldn't walk at 2 in the morning when no one's around. That's the problem.
I said 8 o'clock.
Okay, 8 o'clock at night, it's darker. It's not daylight savings. We're good now. We're good now. We're good now. So I've fallen. Okay, I fall. On my back. Not again. Okay? I'm going to get on my stomach here. Same thing, hip here. Okay? But now we go on our knees. Again, knees are a tough one. Now what we're going to do is bring your, I'm going to also do my right leg. See if my left hip may hurt on me. And now try to bring that right leg forward. And then slowly, if you can, right hand, right leg. This is what the lunge stretch is for, to help you with balance. Both hands on that right leg. Then slowly bring that left leg forward up to that foot. Then slowly push yourself straight up. This is why these other stretches are going to help you get off the floor.
Okay.
It's cumulative. So one more time.
Yeah.
I've fallen here again. I'm on my right hip here. Now I'm up here. All right, I'm going to come here. Boom. Knees even. At that point, bring your right leg forward. Left knee up to your right foot. Both hands on my right leg. Then slowly push up my arms. My arms are going to straighten out as I push up. So I'm here, pushing up here, all the weights in my hands and arms, pushing my leg up to straight and walk forward. All right?
Okay, so the other way to fall is to have something that is not where it's supposed to be. Know what you didn't feel.
Yeah.
Hits it, and you fall out straight forward or on hardwood floor. I
Yeah.
just did this. And big bump on the chin, bruise here.
Yep.
Bruise here.
Contact to the floor, yeah.
It was like smash, and everything went out, but the legs, lucky for me, they went straight out back
Good.
because I didn't.
Yeah. You weren't expecting the fall.
I had no
Yeah.
idea that my toe had touched something.
Did it grab your toe? Grab this while you fell?
It just touched it, and I just went right out.
Ah, okay.
And as I said, I think I hit here first, then my bump on my chin.
So you slid. Superwoman it. Superwoman.
So fast.
Yeah, it happens so quickly you don't know.
Yeah, and if it had not been smooth,
Yeah.
if it had been a cement.
It takes 1 second to fall. And the problem is some people, when they fall, they feel like they have to do something, but make sure you do something by falling on your side if you can versus straight ahead.
How
Because
can you control that when it just happened?
it's practice. Got to be a stunt double.
You're killing yourself. Oh, no, don't fall that way.
Got to be a stunt double. But it's almost like, how do I make sure I'm going to, so if your bed's at least this high, now I'm going to go at least maybe this high or high as a chair, can you practice possibly falling in your bed, and as you fall, turn on your side more versus falling straight ahead? That's a way to do it. But when you're in public, it's almost like if you do enough stretches, exercise, move things around, then your body can naturally, instinctively, your brain will reset, get that balance to come back to normal. But the practice of the stretching the wall, especially, Alice, will help get that body up, and walking forward and backwards gets you to really know where everything is so you can recover if you do step on something or step off of a curb and don't have that position. If your legs and back are stronger, your body can. If you don't work those muscles, they don't get strong just by walking. The walking does this, right? How much range of motion am I actually moving in my legs and hips and my feet? Not a lot. And I'm really getting the weight to shift so quick, there's not a lot of load on one foot. So you have to be able to naturally get that one foot over time where you can even do this and just hold your position over time. But it takes time to get there. Any other questions, answers, comments, concerns? Anything else? It just takes time. But how often should we exercise or stretch? Every day. My local cult followers understand that. That's what they do. All right? But again, knee exercises will help those knees get stronger. Yes?
I've had carpal tunnel surgery in both my hands.
Okay.
So they're not as strong as...
So on the floor, go more knuckles than wrist. So if I'm on the floor, I'm going to get off the floor here on my side, here, by putting my knuckles down and then coming up this way. So you don't use your wrist. Yeah, I have answers for everything. Kinda. Yes, Alice.
It's not my feet. If I touch my leg,
Mhm.
either leg, anywhere,
Tight.
it hurts.
Edema.
Edema?
Edema, yeah. So, do you take water pills at all? Talk to your doctor about tell me you have edema in your lower legs. The stench is making them more sensitive.
Oh.
There's swelling in your lower legs, swelling, yeah. That's swelling, yeah. It's fluid. It's lymph fluid. Sometimes our legs don't drain very well. So you can elevate them too, a little bit above your heart, get that to drain better. You can have the cold compress on both sides to make that edema go back into your venous system, back into your circulatory system.
Gosh, I've had that for
Yeah.
long times.
Yeah, but talk to your doctor, but that's what I would do. There's some medication to help reduce that too.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Not with lymph as much. Some swelling, but that's more water-based. All right? Any questions? I go back to cracking backs and necks. You guys have a good day. I'll see you next month. Next month's topic is, welcome. Next month's topic is going to be no more neck pain. Do these exercises. I'll show you guys next month, which will be April, sorry. April, tax month. Ugh. Tax month. Ugh. So yeah, Wednesday the same, third Monday of the month.